Good evening, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com. Today is February the 8th, 2010. The market was down another 100 points, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, that is. On the market chart here, you'll see that we had a nice uptrend on that bounce from, was it March? And that uptrend appears to have broken down on January the 22nd of this year. Right here, you'll notice that you should have held support here. But once it broke through, the whole thing becomes in question. Is this the beginning of the end? It's really not the beginning of the end because we had that bounce in March, which caught a lot of people by surprise. Technically, everyone's been looking for and hoping for a pullback. Well, this could be the beginning of that. So when I say the beginning of the end, let's use that word or that term loosely. As far as what we can expect short term, we're in the downtrend right here. It bounced up here again. You want to watch and see if that doesn't, if it doesn't break out again, and you get resistance right at this level, then you're probably definitely looking for a major move to the downside. I do think we'll see another bounce at least to the middle Bollinger Band before we consider any of that possibility. And typically, technically speaking, when you've got a pullback, these lines here, this green line here, 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 and here, each one of these line up with these points here. Okay, those are your support lines. Whenever they break down, and it's no big deal when they do, but when they do, typically you'll break one at a time, unless there's some major bad news out there like we had back in 2008 when it just basically jumped out the window. But typically in this kind of a market, you're going to expect to see either support here or a break through this one, and then support will hold here. So I would look for anywhere in this area a bounce on some support. The MPT rating, a technical indicator that we use here at PerfectStockAlert.com, came in at 0.0 for Tuesday, and that typically tells us to look for support and attempt to move higher. So that's what I'll be looking for on Tuesday, though this particular candlestick right here suggests we'll go a little bit lower. In any event, if you move down on the chart, look at some other indicators, you'll notice the RSI is coming really close to the major oversold line. Let's see, make sure you guys can see that. This RSI here, once it dips below this line, it's heavily oversold. This is oversold as well, and there's not a lot of distribution here. So I'm not really all that concerned with this pullback at this point. I would, however, point out that in our hot stocks for the day, there's not really a lot of activity going on there. There's very few opportunities. That just basically means smart money is kind of sitting on the sidelines there, and that's kind of what we need to be doing. Just wait for that market to turn around and then be ready to play when the opportunity's set up. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.